Alright, what's good, y'all? My name's Soren, and in this video I'm going to be showing you how to get better at Fortnite. I know some of you might not want to take advice from me, but you should probably hear me out. I've only been playing on keyboard and mouse for about 1 month, and in that time period I've gotten a diamond. So, in my personal opinion, I've made some insane progress. If I can do it that quickly, trust me, you can as well. Now, if you watch this video all the way through and you like it, leave a like, possibly subscribe for more content too. But if you don't, comment why. I want to be able to make the best possible content for literally everybody. So all advice is welcome. I'm done wasting your time though. Let's get right into the video. Aim training before and after your sessions is honestly so important, and here's why. First off, it helps you hit your shots. I mean, that's the goal, right? Whether you're in a close fight with a shotgun or trying to beam somebody from long range, the more you practice your aim, the more consistent you are going to get. You seriously do not want to miss the shots that matter the most because that can cost you the game. Second, you're not just shooting, you're building, editing, moving. If your aim isn't good, you're going to be in trouble. Training your aim helps you stay smooth, but not only that, it gives you better crosshair placements for your edits and builds as well. While you're juggling all of these mechanics at once, you want to be as smooth as possible and not mess up, especially in hectic situations. But let's talk about your reflexes. Aim training helps you flick on to targets faster. It's those split-second moments that make all the difference when you're trying to clutch a fight or react to an ambush. Then there's tracking moving targets. People are always jumping, running, building, doing stuff in general. Aim training helps you stay locked into them so you're not just spraying and praying. You'll be able to track enemies with ease and land your shots when it counts. And when you do that, your confidence gets a big boost. And honestly, confidence is huge when it comes to your aim. When you know your aim is on point, it changes everything. You're not second guessing yourself or hesitating in fights. You're jumping in, taking the shots, and feeling way more aggressive. That confidence will seriously help you out in all of those intense moments. Aim training isn't just something to do, it's about getting better. The more confident in every fight you are, the better you will be. Trust me, put in the work and you'll start noticing the difference. I personally use SteelSeries GG to help improve my aim, and it's honestly been a game changer. They offer a variety of training courses that focus on different aspects of aiming, like flick shots, long, medium, and short range tracking, as well as reaction shots. These drills are really well structured and can help you target specific skills to help improve your overall performance. And if you dedicate just 15 to 20 minutes of practicing these, both before and after your gaming sessions, you'll notice a difference literally right away in your aim and accuracy. Now, I know not everybody has a PC or even just wants to use SteelSeries GG, but no worries, there's still options for you. You can turn to aim training maps in Fortnite. They offer similar experiences, so no worries about that. Some great aim training maps have been created by an abundance of people in the Fortnite community, and the best part about these is that they're accessible to literally everyone. You can jump right in without needing any special equipment and just try it out. Whether you're using SteelSeries GG or a Fortnite map that a creator made, putting in a little bit of time each day can seriously boost your performance over time. Alright guys, that brings me into my next point, getting a consistent warm-up routine. This is something that a lot of players overlook, but it's really important if you genuinely want to see improvement. Personally, I start off with aim training for about 15 minutes. I find that it helps me really warm up my shots and just get focused in general. After that, I'll move into an edit course to work on my building and editing speed. I will then hop into a free building map, making sure to do stuff that challenges me. For example, right now I'm specifically working on quad editing up, followed by a double edit down with piece control afterward. It's tough, and quad editing really isn't going to do much for me in game as I don't do it, but just being able to do the mechanics shows that I can be fast enough to do similar stuff that I will do in a game. I then go into realistic 1v1s to get a little bit fast-paced gameplay and try out new stuff that I want to do on players that I can't just try out in ranked. And once I've gone through all of that, I jump into a pub match, landing at my usual drop spot, looting as I usually would in a ranked match. And after that game, if I feel ready, I'll go into ranked and test myself there. No, let's have a more serious talk. Don't think I'm blowing smoke up your ass or that I'm not worth listening to right now because I'm a lower rank than you. This mindset applies to more than just Fortnite or any other game. It translates into real life as well. If you look at professional athletes like LeBron James or Cristiano Ronaldo, they don't show up to the game and just play. They have intense, structured warm-up routines. They push themselves to get better every single day, whether it's in practice or by challenging themselves in their workouts. That consistency, that routine, is what sets them apart. And it's not just athletes. You look at famous philosophers and thinkers like Socrates or Marcus Aurelius, they spent time reflecting, improving, and owning their craft constantly. It's the same idea. They were always challenging themselves to think deeper and become better versions of themselves. And that's what we need to do when trying to improve with anything. So whether it's your aim, edits, or anything in life, consistency and challenge are key. Don't underestimate the power of that daily grind. Let that sink in. My next tip that I'm sharing with you on how to improve is having a consistent drop spot. One of the biggest things for improving, especially in ranked, is studying and finding a drop spot that fits your playstyle. Having a drop spot that you can rely on is key because it lets you master routes, build muscle memory, and avoid chaos early on. Knowing where you're landing means you can focus on strategy and gameplay rather than guessing where to go. Plus, you'll be familiar with the area, giving you the edge in combat, so you stick with your spot and you watch your rank climb. See, I personally like dropping right by the water just outside an ice shift forest and next to bird. There are plenty of chests, some good metal from trucks, and possibly a car spawn as well. When you're ready to rotate, head over to bird, but make sure to save your shield since there's a chug truck inside. You should make sure to be a little cautious because a lot of players like to land in night shift forest and a couple might land in bird as well. Once you're done looting and getting mats, rotate that to the outskirts of night shift forest to find the earth sprite, and I'm pretty sure there's a sprite shrine nearby which can give you a guaranteed water boon. This next drop spot that I'm about to tell you about is genuinely so amazing if you want to go key people. Alright, it is this little gas station right outside of Magic Mosses and Pump Power. It has around 6 chests if I'm not too mistaken, few ammo crates, and a car spawn. You can go rotate to the Sprite Shrine and then this little place right next to it, and then go straight down to Magic Mosses and do whatever the storm allows from there. Or you can rotate to the Sprite Shrine and then Pump Power. Or if you want to just full key people, you can go to the gas station, get some loot, and then go to whatever POI is outside of there. I wouldn't really recommend this, but it is honestly a really easy way to get kills. My next tip for you all is to optimize your settings for you. Now I know some of you might want to click off of the video now that I said that because you're thinking, oh my god, this is so obvious. But you'd honestly be so surprised about how many players blindly copy whatever the pros are using. They think it'll make them better, but in all reality, that's just not how it works. Just because a top player dominates with a certain setup doesn't mean it's the best option for you. Everyone has different hand sizes, muscle memory, comfort levels, etc. So forcing yourself to use settings that don't feel natural can actually hold you back in the long run. You should all take Peterbot for example. His keybinds are straight up terrible for most standards, and if you gave those binds to a random player, they'd honestly struggle to even build properly. But Peterbot makes them work because they fit his playstyle, and that is what he is used to. And that's honestly the key. Your settings should be built around you, not what some other pro is using. Now you can go look at pro settings and get advice and tips and tricks, but you shouldn't copy them straight down. You should do 1 or 2 settings changed at a time, and then you can start changing more for what you think is best. And exactly what I mean by this is instead of blindly copying some pro settings, take your time to experiment and tweak your settings until they feel like second nature. You should adjust your sensitivity to match your reaction time, set up keybinds that allow you to move more smoothly, and make sure everything is just comfortable and efficient for you. Your settings should enhance your gameplay, not hold you back. Once you find the right setup, your mechanics, aim, and decision making will all feel smoother, and you'll be able to focus on actually improving instead of fighting against settings that don't work for you. Don't get me wrong, it's totally fine to take inspiration from pro players' settings. In fact, I want you to. There's a reason they work for them and a reason that they use them. But if after a week or two you feel like you have to force yourself to adapt or it just feels straight up uncomfortable to use, change it. The whole point of good settings is to make your gameplay feel smoother and more natural, not to make you struggle just because a pro uses them. If something isn't clicking, don't be afraid to tweak it until it fits you and your playstyle. Comfort and efficiency will always beat forcing yourself into something that doesn't work for you. Keep that in mind. My last, but honestly, it might be one of my top 3 important tips, is to not take this game too seriously. But before I get into that, let's see who's actually paying attention or watching all the way. Comment pineapple pickle juice if you've made it this far. The reason I say not to take it too seriously is because getting overly frustrated can cloud your judgment. It can make you hesitate when you need to be confident or push fights recklessly just because you're tilted. Frustration leads to bad habits, and bad habits lead to worse gameplay. And suddenly you're stuck in a cycle where you're not improving. You're just getting more and more annoyed. That's why taking breaks is not only okay, it's necessary. Seriously, go outside, touch some grass, reset your mind, and come back when you're in a better headspace. Here's an example so you don't think I'm lying. I took a week or 2 long break from Fortnite, and when I came back, I was actually better than before. Why? Because sometimes your brain just needs time to process everything you've been learning. It's the same idea as taking a recovery week at the gym. After pushing yourself for so long, a break allows your body, or in this case your mind, to reset and come back stronger. On top of that, constantly grinding without breaks can lead to a burnout. This can kill motivation and make the game feel more like a chore for you than something that is fun. If you're not enjoying it, you're not going to be playing at your best. The best players know how to balance improvement with mental clarity. So if you feel yourself getting drained, tilted, or just stuck, don't be afraid to step away, reset, and come back fresh. Some might be really surprised at how much this will genuinely help you. Alright, that is it for today's video, y'all. I hope you learned at least 2 new things, and if you did, I'd really appreciate it if you could drop a like. And hey, while you're at it, subscribe and let me know in the comments what you enjoyed about this video the most. And if you've got a friend who could use some help getting better at Fortnite, you should share this with them as well. Don't be gatekeeping like that. This video took a lot of time, effort, and energy. So I truly appreciate literally any supporter. I'm on the road to 500 subs by summer, and with your help, I know we can make it happen. But if you didn't like the video, let me know why in the comments. I'm always looking to improve so that I can make my videos better and so that I can grow a bigger audience. But with that said, I have another video dropping next week, so you should stay tuned. Until then, take care and have an amazing day.